Live from the streets of Cincinnati. All right, everyone, it's a channel devoted to putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving lifesaver holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close. And I know from doing many, many years of research, reading, studying, getting in touch with herbalists that's out here reversing chronic illnesses is not even close. I also know from experience, I was in the hospital with a loved one. Against my advice, my loved one went to the hospital to be treated for a chronic illness. I'm into holistic healing, so I said, no, that's not the way to go. But like a lot of people, my loved one knew nothing about holistic healing, so they went to the hospital just to be treated, be diagnosed. They had a lump and wanted to go get it checked out, was feeling no pain, internal organs working fine, everything, feeling good, no pain and nothing. After going to the hospital, being in the hospital for about a month, my loved one was never on medication. My loved one ended up being on a million different prescription medications with harmful side effects. My loved one ended up with internal damage, heart damage, kidney damage, liver damage. My loved one lost the ability to talk, to walk, to chew, solid food, all kind of terrible stuff as a result of hospital medication. Read, study, educate yourself, everyone. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close. Hurdle number 13, all right? Do your research, everyone. Read, study, educate yourself. Man, this is the information age. So I was in the hospital with my loved one, stayed in the hospital for about a month, saw everything that my loved one went through, all the terrible mistakes the hospital was making. All right, number Hurdle 13. Saw all the terrible mistakes the hospital was making, all the negligence. It was just unbelievable. Herbalists over hospitals, everyone. It's not even close. So I'm out here with a heavy heart, dealing with the loss of loved ones. Still got a lot of friends and family members dealing with chronic illnesses. We got to read, everyone. We got to educate ourselves. This is the information age. Too much information out here. No one should be passing away from chronic illnesses. Good afternoon, brother. God bless you and the family. My prayers go out to you and your loved ones. Thank you, family. I truly appreciate that. God bless you. First live stream of the day, channel devoted to putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving lifesaver holistic health tips. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money, turning trash into cash. We got several videos where you can witness that for yourself. All right, Hurdle 13. You can go watch them videos, go watch our short videos, see what the channel is all about. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless and the children to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money, just our way of putting some positive energy out here, making something out of nothing, turning trash into cash. On them short videos, you'll also see us out here doing all kinds of acts of kindness. Sometimes it be elderly people out here that need help getting to their destination. We help them out with that. So if you love feel-good videos, you come to the right channel. Open chat policy. Every time we go live, feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. Spirituality, politics, current affairs. You want to talk about the government crazy shutdown, feel free to do that. You got a business you want to promote, feel free to promote your business. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see everyone doing so good in life. We want to see everyone doing so good in life that you don't have to get the best years of your life to corporate America. Funk that. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. We got to get out of the rat race. Find your spiritual reason for living. So every time we go live, feel free to promote your business. If you got a YouTube channel, you're trying to grow, feel free to promote your YouTube channel. If you're on hard times, nothing to be ashamed of. Seems like the whole world is on hard times. If you are on hard times, feel free to share your cash out and your PayPal. All right, Hurdle number 13. Feel free to share your Cash Out and your PayPal. We all about uplifting each other, supporting each other. All right, like I said, I'm out here with a heavy heart. I'm into holistic healing. Let food be thy medicine. Unfortunately, a lot of my loved ones, like a lot of people in the world, don't know nothing about holistic healing. So my loved ones came down with some symptoms that they wanted checked out. They went to the hospital and, man, it was downhill ever since. Hospital medication caused all kind of internal damage, kidney damage, heart damage. It was just a nightmare in the hospital. I shared my experience of my loved one in the hospital on several lives. All my live videos where you see the letter R in parentheses. Normally, in the first 15 minutes of those videos, I let you know about the terrible, terrible experience that my loved one went through in the hospital. And I was there with my loved one all the way through the terrible experience. Although I don't believe in hospital medication, my loved ones decided they want to go that route, so I went that route with them, stayed in the hospital with them for about a month, and witnessed firsthand just how terrible hospitals are when it comes to treating people with chronic illnesses. I'm out here with a heavy heart, mourning loved ones. So many loved ones passed away when they didn't have to. Read, study, educate yourself, everyone. All right, hurl number 13. Do your research. A lot of information out here. 2025, you should not be passing away from chronic illnesses. This is the information age. The Bible told us in the last days, knowledge is going to be in abundance. We living in that time right now, thanks to the internet. You can look up anything. All this information, life-saving information, is at the end of your fingertips. All you have to do is look up the right things. Stop looking up foolishness on the internet. Look up things that's going to improve your life. The internet can change your life forever if you know what you're looking for. A lot of life-saving information out here. A lot of intelligent people you can connect with. A lot of holistic doctors and herbalists using the internet to give you all this life-saving information. All you have to do is take advantage of it. This is one of the videos where I discuss in detail what my loved one went through in the hospital. You can look up this video on this channel. Tell you about the nightmare that my loved one went through. Herbalists over hospitals. Good afternoon to you, Miss Penny 077. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health.
Probably. Well, she's actually a medical student.
Oh boy, that ain't good. She's actually a medical student. That ain't good. They don't get to the root cause of your illness. They just suppress your symptoms and try to send you off to Big Pharma so they can pump you up with prescription medications with harmful side effects, make you a customer for life. Sister L. Rach, how you doing, Sister L. Rach? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. One of our regular family members right there, very good soul. Everyone needs a Sister L. Rach in their life. First live stream of the day, everyone. I'm dealing with a lot of loved ones passed away due to chronic illnesses. Unfortunately, I'm also dealing with a lot of lunatic so-called friends and family members that's out here bickering over insurance. Can you believe that? A loved one passed away and so-called friends and family members out here bickering over insurance. So on top of the grieving, got to deal with that. Money-hungry people. Money-hungry so-called friends and family members that figure, hey, let me change the insurance so I can get some money from it. Don't you know that's a federal crime, you fool? So-called friends and family members that's trying to take sole possession of our loved one, house and car, knowing darn well our loved one would never want them in charge of any of their possessions because they know how irresponsible and reckless you are. But that's what we're dealing with. And I tell a lot of people what I got going on, and they tell me similar stories. They say, yep, that's going on in my family also. It's amazing how low people will go for that dough. But when you don't got no spirituality in your life, you don't got no limit to how low you would go. We're woke in different ways, though others are shadows, not so good vibes. Open chat policy, everyone. Feel free to talk about what you want to talk about. You want to give us some wisdom, like Miss Penny, feel free to do that. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. Spirituality, politics, current affairs. You want to joke around, connect with other friends, meet new friends, feel free to do that. You got a business you want to promote your business. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see everyone get off the corporate plantation. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. You are more than a 9 to 5. I don't care how much money you're making. That's not your spiritual reason for living. We got to get out of this matrix, get out of this rat race. We're living in some critical times, and money ain't gonna save you for what's going on. So if you got a business, promote your business. All right, the channel all about positivity, positive vibes. Well, no negativity over here, no thank you. There's enough negativity in the world. Come over here being negative and we'll throw a block party for you. That's where we hit the block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never ever hear from you again. Unless you change your ways, then you can come back like Patty LaBelle with a new attitude. We're all about sharing interesting information, everyone. I encourage everyone to go check out the Anagram Hall of Fame. Put that in your search engine. Lord have mercy, the world is so interesting. Is your life story written in your name? That's what anagrams is all about. They say it's already written how your life gonna unfold. I did the anagram on my name. I did the anagram on the name of a lot of my loved ones. And yes, indeed, their life story was written in their name. The government know all this sacred knowledge, this occult knowledge. They keeping this hidden in front of people. They want us dumbed down. It's easy to control the dumbed down population. Read, study, educate yourself. Education over entertainment. Go check out the Anagram Hall of Fame. Very interesting stuff. First live stream of the day, everyone. I just got done running around taking care of some business with some friends and family members. We out here with a heavy heart dealing with the loss of some loved ones. So we try to pick up the pieces. So every morning I got to tend to some family affairs. So much going on. It's amazing that I'm still coming on here going live with everything that I'm going through. I got some major stuff going on. But nonetheless, no matter what you're going through, you got to keep on going in life. No one said life was going to be easy. You got to keep marching no matter what. So that's what I'm doing. No matter what I'm going through, I'm still coming out here doing what I got a passion for. That's using this platform to put a spotlight on the homeless crisis, helping out the homeless family as much as I possibly can, bringing positive people together, giving life-saving, holistic health tips, giving information, receiving information from people, connecting with people. That's my passion. So no matter what I'm going through, I'm going to continue to go live no matter what. Go check out this website, Illuminati News welcome page. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Lord have mercy. Incredible information out here, everyone. You got to have an open mind. Be willing to learn new information. Look at all that information right there. Table of contents. You need to look up all that. You need to go learn about all that. We're living in some very interesting times. So much knowledge is available to us. Knowledge that wasn't always available. The information age is here. Take advantage of it. Read, study, education over entertainment. Educate yourself. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life. Plain and simple. Election day out here. Here in the city of Cincinnati, the bus is free. They're trying to encourage everyone to go vote for the next liar. Bus fare is free. Just go vote. So we can keep up with how many people we still got dumbed down. That's why they want you to vote, so they can take a census and see how many people still believe in this corrupt political system. Wow, we still doing a great job in misleading the people. No matter how much we lie to them, no matter how many political scams out there, they still come running to the polls. They vote don't mean nothing. V-O-T-E, unscramble that to get veto. Any law that passed that's going to help the people, we're going to veto it. That's the mind state of these corrupt politicians. And these voters still be like, we got to go vote. We got to go vote for a bunch of political criminals, liars, deceivers. That's all right. You go ahead and vote. I vote every day. I vote for God, President God. God over man over here. That's why I wanted to, if you unscribe my name, the anagram of my name is Aha, why vote and call our Lord. Can't make this up. I told you to go look up anagrams. Like the anagram for Elvis is Lils. Unscribable Elvis, you get Lils. And that's what they say about Elvis when he passed away. Elvis is still alive. Elvis lives. It was already written. The Bible says, before you was formed in the womb, I knew who you were. The anagram for my name, Harold Vance Taylor, is Aha, why voting, call our Lord. Harold Vance Taylor. Harold VanceTaylor. Arrange them letters and you get Aha, why voting, call our Lord. Anyone that know me, know that's me from head to toe. I am more spiritual than political. I am a spiritual being, not a political being. I have no faith in these politicians at all. I don't care how different they are, how special they seem, how well they speak. I have no faith in the political system, and it's written in my name, Harold Vance Taylor. Unscramble that, you get Aha, why vote and call our Lord. Go check out the Anagram Hall of Fame, everyone. See, is your name written? Is your destiny written in your name? Your life story? I found it written in my name, Harold Taylor. Aha, why vote and call our Lord. I did anagrams on my loved ones. Found their life story written in their name. You can't make this up. Life is so fascinating when you look up real information and not foolishness on the internet. You'll be amazed at what you find. All right, everyone, first live stream of the day. Before I had all this chaos in my family, I used to go live 3 times a day, in the morning, afternoon, in the evening, because I don't play. This is my passion. Getting out here, connecting with positive people, helping out the homeless, giving lifesaver holistic health tips. I love walking anyway, so might as well go live. So this is right up my alley. But once my loved ones started coming down with chronic illnesses and passing away, and the family got crazy, I wasn't able to go live 3 times a day. Hopefully, I'll be able to get there again. This is my job, my spiritual job, not working for corporate America. Getting out here, going live, putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis. This is my job, and I love it. No corporate job competes with this. I'm on my spiritual job. God is my boss. God is my supervisor, not man. Got to get out of the rat race with everyone. With the help of loved ones and the power of God, I managed to get out of corporate America, and I wish the same for you. Paycheck, paying to keep you in check. That's what they're doing in corporate America. You can't talk like Mr. Community. You can't talk about political corruption. You can't talk about the corruption in Big Pharma. You can't talk about uniting the people, stopping the people from arguing over race, religion, and politics. You can't talk about pulling our resources so we can create jobs out here, so we can create businesses out here. Businesses that's not about making money, but jobs that's about getting this economic stress off of the people. so they can find a spiritual reason for living and not be worried about how they're going to pay their bills and put food on the table. It's hard to read and study and find your spiritual reason for living when you're stressed out about how you're going to pay bills. So that's the only purpose of money, everyone. We got to get this money so we can get this economic stress off of the backs of the people so that people can concentrate on what's really important. And that's finding a spiritual reason for living. Exposing the powers that be for the demons they are, helping out our fellow human beings that's on hard times, getting outside in nature. That's the real purpose of life. All right, Harold number 13. How you doing, family? Good afternoon from Columbus. Art of War. How you doing, family? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day of Art of War. Very good soul right there, Art of War. And once again, we send our condolences to Art of War. One of his loved ones made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. As human beings, we cry and we grieve because that's what we do. But as spiritual beings, we know the soul and the spirit don't die, and we know everything is already written. That's why if you unscramble Elvis, you get Lils. It was already written. And when Elvis passed away, people was going to say Elvis is still alive. Life is stranger than fiction, everyone. Everything is already written. So never blame yourself for anything that's going on in this world. Never say, only if I would have did this, only if I would have did that. It was written for things that happen the way that it's happening. Everything is already written. Read, study, educate yourself, and just be a good person and let life unfold the way it's going to unfold. But you always do the right thing, and however things turn out, it was already written. It was already written. It was already. All right, how you doing? All right, hanging in there. Yes, ma'am. God bless you. It was already written. It was already written. Art of War. Much love to Art of War. And all your loved ones, family. All right, everyone. First live stream of the day. This is the most positive channel on the face of the earth, devoted to putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving, holistic health tips. All right, Harold number 13, keep it up, partner. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless and the children to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money. Harold number 13, what's up? I hear you. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless and the children to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money. We got several videos where you can witness that for yourself. Go watch our short videos. See us out here making something out of nothing, turning trash into cash. We also about giving lifesaver holistic health tips. This is not a holistic health tip. The real pharmacy is spelled F-A-R-M, organic fruits and vegetables. That's the real pharmacy. Fruits and vegetables got flavonoids and chlorophyll in them that kills cancer cells and build up the immune system. We do not promote prescription medications with harmful side effects. We are holistic. That's realistic. If you're trying to heal the body from chronic illnesses. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person, we welcome everyone to the channel. Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. We just ask that you be civilized. Don't come over here trying to put people down. No negativity. Enough negativity in the world. You never know what someone is going through. A lot of people dealing with a lot. A lot of people dealing with depression. A lot of people dealing with stress on these plantations called corporations, aka jobs. J-O-B, just over broke, giving you just enough money so you keep coming back to that plantation corporation over and over and over. Paying to keep you in check, paycheck. Paying to keep you in check. Supposed to be a Christian nation. You can't even talk about God on the job. They telling you, you come here to make money. You tell God to wait outside. Supposed to be a Christian nation. You can't talk about God in school. You come here to be miseducated. Keep God outside. Spiritual warfare, everyone. Wake up, do your research. This is not a game. This is real what's going on. A battle for your soul is in full effect. All right, everyone. Most positive channel on the face of the earth, devoted to putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving lifesaver holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close. Herald number 13. Humanism over capitalism, that's what the channel is all about. We don't worship money over here, like I said before. We use money to help people out, and that's it. We don't worship money. We don't worship material things. Spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare, money means nothing. Humanism over capitalism, all basic human necessities should be absolutely free. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. That's our mentality on Mr. Community. We know that's not reality, but we're going to keep putting it out there in the universe until it be. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. Nothing to debate about. Do you got a heart or what? Human beings need shelter. Shelter should be absolutely free. Got to protect them from got to protect humans. All human beings should have a decent place to call home, absolutely free. Now, if you want a mansion with 20 million rooms, you should have to work for that. But all human beings should have a decent place to call home, absolutely free, at the right center. Put the cigarette down. Food, that's a necessity, not a want. Food should be absolutely free. How you gonna charge human beings for food? Man, are you slow? Good food, not nasty processed food. Not meat that been shot up with hormones and antibiotics. Meat is just nasty anyway. Your food shouldn't have parents. Your food shouldn't have eyeballs. Your food shouldn't have blood. Your food shouldn't have a heart. Your food shouldn't try to run from you. Stop eating meat. Your body is the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Good, clean food should be absolutely free. Food that nature give us. Food that comes from the soil, from the ground. Fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, potatoes.
I was gonna hold off.
You can even throw in some organic wild rice. All that should be absolutely free. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. Anything human beings need in order to stay alive should be absolutely free. Water should be absolutely free. Human beings need water. Some people say you can survive off of just juicing organic fruits and vegetables. I had no problem with that neither. Probably much more healthier than water. But anyway, we're going to say human beings need water. Water should be absolutely free. Herald number 13, check it in. Water should be absolutely free. How you going to charge human beings for water? Things that nature give us for free. Nature know what we need in order to survive. Organic fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, herbs, water. How you gonna violate nature? Go take what nature give us for free, put it in the store and charge human beings for it, and claim this is a Christian nation, a God-fearing nation. All right, hurdle number 13, check it in, copy. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. Nothing to debate about. Humanism over capitalism, 100%. Humanism over capitalism, 100%. All right, this channel is also about, like I said, putting a spotlight on holistic health. A couple years ago, my best friend passed away at the age of 49. Talked to him Saturday. By Sunday, he was gone. Life is that fragile, that precious, everyone. Don't take life for granted. You, your loved ones, could be here today, gone the next. I know from experience. After losing my best friend, a bunch of other friends and family members started passing away left and right, coming down with chronic illnesses, running to the hospital, big mistake. Receiving treatment from the hospitals that's all about pumping people up with prescription medications and harmful side effects, doing unnecessary surgeries. These hospitals are all about getting kickbacks as a result of issuing out prescription medications with harmful side effects and doing unnecessary procedures. Don't let the powers that be play you like that, everyone. Do your research. Herbalists over hospitals. You can't be healed naturally, 100%. This is not wishful thinking. This is facts. Go do your research. All you have to do is read and study. The Bible says my people are going to pass away from a lack of knowledge. And that's happening right now. So many people not reading and studying, choosing entertainment over education. You put on something educational for someone to watch, they fall asleep. Or they act like they about to have a heart attack. I can't watch this. You give them something mindless, a reality show where people arguing and fussing and cussing all day, and they wide awake all into the TV like some zombies, fiending for negativity. As a result, you make some dumb decisions. When it's time to make decisions that's going to save your life, because you chose ignorance over education, you chose mindless entertainment over education, end up costing you your life. It's not worth it, everyone. Education over entertainment. Read, study. Take your life into your own hands. We're living in some critical times. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life, plain and simple. So many people passing away as a result of being ignorant. Read, study, education over entertainment, herbalists over hospitals. So I give you the name of certified herbalists. I give you the name of holistic doctors that went to medical school in case you're impressed with titles. Unfortunately, a lot of people are impressed with the dumbest things in the world. I'm not taking medical advice from anyone that ain't go to school, medical school. A homeless person can give you some life-saving information. Person that went to medical school, more likely is going to give you some information that's going to funk your health up. They are under federal guidelines. They do what the government tells them to do. Do you trust the government in 2025? You still trust the government? If you do, you are a certified fool. Medical school do not teach how to heal the body from chronic illnesses. They're all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. Healthy people will put big pharma in the hospital where they need to be, out of business when it comes to chronic illnesses. Big pharma hospitals never get to the root cause of your illness. They just suppress your symptoms. Make you think you're getting better. That way they can make you a customer for life. Keep having you come to them every month for prescription medications with harmful side effects that you can barely afford. Got you choosing. Do I pay for medication or the rent this month? Lord have mercy. Read, study, educate yourself. I've been a vegetarian ever since I was in high school. I graduated to being a vegan. I'm on the verge of being a raw vegan, meaning eating nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. I haven't been to the hospital for a major chronic illness in over 30 years. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you, plain and simple. Read, study, educate yourself. Herbalists over hospitals. Eat to live. Don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. However, if you're one of those folks that just can't give up these titles, you need someone with doctor in front of their name before you take some medical advice from them. The doctors that I give you went to medical school. So they got doctor in front of their school name. They just incorporate holistic treatment into their healing. Very smart. That's what the Bible tells you to do. Revelation 22 verse 2. The leaves are for healing. The herbs are for healing, not man-made prescription medications with harmful side effects. However, these holistic doctors that I'm going to give you, they went to medical school. So if you're impressed with titles, they went to medical school. And they don't need your money. Financially, they're doing great. They give you all this life-saving information out of the kindness of their hearts. Take advantage of this life-saving information when I give you these holistic doctors. Rick Slick, how you doing, family? What made me go vegetarian? The music I was listening to. That's why I love positive music. I was listening to Public Enemy, KRS-One. Those was my role models. I was listening to entertainers that was telling you that it's cool to be smart. I was listening to entertainers that's telling you it's cool to read and study. Entertainers that was telling you you need to be particular about what you put in your body. So I was influenced by the rappers of my days, the rappers in the 80s, the golden age, KRS-One. He made a song called Beef. I don't know if you're familiar with KRS-One. If not, go to YouTube and type in KRS-One Beef. His song called Beef. Man, that song a very powerful song. And he actually telling you about everything that's in meat, not just beef, pork, fish, chicken, all that. Plus, I have people in my community that was involved in the community, Muslims, Rastafarians, Hebrew Israelites, and they was going around the community encouraging everyone to read and study their history and also to be particular about what they put in their bodies. So I had positive people in the community walking around educating the youth, and I had positive rappers doing the same. So that's what changed my life. Some positive people in the community, Muslim, Rastafarians, Hebrew Israelites, Nuwapians, and positive rap artists like KRS-One, Public Enemy, Kumo D. Rick Slick, one of our regular family members, and Simon Says. Another one of our regular family members, very positive soul. They getting ready for the winter festivities down here. They about to put up the big old Christmas tree and all other kind of stuff downtown Cincinnati. Feel good out here today.
What's that?
All right, everyone. Channel all about positivity, giving life-saving holistic health tips, herbalists over hospitals, bringing positive people together, uniting with each other, supporting entrepreneurs. But we do mix in a little entertainment, because we know people love to be entertained. The world could be coming to an end, and people gonna say, make me laugh, make me dance before the world blow up. So we do mix in a little entertainment. A couple years ago, we brought you Ice Cube live in concert. We brought you Nelly live in concert. We brought you Dougie Fresh live in concert. We brought you former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal live in concert. We brought you the All-American Rejects live in concert. We brought you Third Eye Blind live in concert. Sunshine Anderson live in concert. Many, many entertainers. I paid for the tickets live stream and let you enjoy it from the comfort of your home. How cool is that? That alone should make you want to support this channel. Nah, not that alone. The fact that the channel is all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving holistic health tips, that should make you want to support the channel. Downtown Cincinnati, they getting ready to turn downtown into a winter fest. They're down here working, preparing for all the Christmas displays and activities, as you can see right here. All right, everyone, this is an old phone, by the way, everyone. If the phone shut down, I just gotta hit the reboot button and we'll be right back. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money. I'm spending all my money on organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts and seeds, alkaline water, spring water, on juicers, on blenders. I'm into holistic health. I got a lot of loved ones dealing with some health issues. I'm spending my money on juicers and blenders. I'd rather invest in the health of my loved ones as opposed to spending money on a new phone. So if the phone shut down, just hang in there. I just got to hit the reboot button. We'll be right back at it. The phone normally shut down probably 2 times every time we go live. One day I'll get a new phone. All right. Whoa, first live stream of the day. Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. What's on my mind is holistic health tips, herbalists over hospitals. So I'm gonna get right to it. I'm gonna give you the name of some outstanding herbalists or holistic doctors. And I'm gonna give you some holistic health tips. Before I shut down, go shopping for my loved ones for some organic fruits and vegetables and do some juicing for my loved ones dealing with some health issues. All right, 2 of the best herbalists out here. Ain't no doubt about it. 2 of the best herbalists out here. Go check out their websites. Yahki Awaken. Y-A-H-K-I. Yahki Awaken. Self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis. Got his own land, grow his own fruits and vegetables, get water from his own land. Got his own healing clinic in St. Louis. Go check out Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken. Go check out his website. Y-A-H-K-I, Yahki Awaken. Guaranteed to change your life forever. Outstanding herbalist from St. Louis. Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I. You can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this master herbalist also. Go to his website and follow instructions. He's very active on Instagram and Facebook. He has a YouTube channel, but the powers that be keep shutting down his YouTube channel because he offers too much truth. In the land of lies, that's a crime. So depending on whether or not they shut down his YouTube channel this month, you may also be able to check out a lot of his outstanding videos on YouTube. Type in Yahki Awaken. He may have changed the name because they keep harassing him and shut down his YouTube channel. But just type in Yahki Awaken. And if he did change the name, his new YouTube channel should still pop up. But go check out his website, Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I. Guaranteed to change your life forever. Outstanding herbalist. Next herbalist that I get my full body detoxes from, to Udi Mayat Ra. His website is divinemedicinals.com. D-I-V-I-N-E. Divine Medicinals divinemedicinals.com. Another outstanding herbalist, guaranteed to get your health together. He got something for the lungs, for the kidneys, for the liver, help you detox your entire body. He's very active on Twitter or X, whatever we're calling it these days. Go check out divinemedicinals.com. Outstanding herbalist, guaranteed to change your life forever. Herbalists over hospitals, everyone. It's not even close. All right, now let me give you some holistic health tips. Keep you on this planet for a long, healthy time. First holistic health tip. Surround yourself around positive people. Keep negative people out of your life. If you got to be by yourself, be by yourself. Protect your energy. If you got negative people in your life, every time they come around, they got something negative to say. They're not happy, so they don't want you to be happy. Get them people out of your life. That include so-called friends and family members. If every time they come around, they got something negative to say, protect your energy. Love them from a distance if you must. But protect your energy by any means necessary. Pearl number 13, copy. How you doing? It's a scientific fact that being mad, angry, stressed out, and depressed can weaken your immune system and make you very sick. So get negative people out of your life. Next holistic health tip. Get yourself a juicer and start juicing organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. Every time you juice, you should make sure all your ingredients are organic. Every time you juice, make sure the juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. That's the healthiest way to juice. Every time you juice, make sure you make at least 8 ounces every time you juice, so it can be effective. Two stories about juicing. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease. So bad she thought she was gonna have to ask one of her children for a kidney. I don't believe in messing with the human body in order to recover from a chronic illness. The body is a self-healing mechanism. Give the body what it needs and the body will heal on its own. Work with your body, not against your body. You've been in a car accident, go to the hospital. You've been assaulted, go to the hospital. If you are in excruciating pain, go to the hospital. But if you just been diagnosed with a chronic illness, relax, breathe, don't panic. Don't let anyone scare you into treatment. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Your body is always working to heal itself. You just got to work with your body, not against your body. Don't let anyone scare you into treatment. Breathe, relax, and do your research. Compare the two. Herbalists in hospitals. See who got the best results, the best track record when it comes to restoring health to people dealing with chronic illnesses. Herbalists are hospitals. I'm telling you right now, for many years of reading, study, praying, and getting in touch with herbalists, it's not even close. Herbalists, 100%, 1 trillion%. But you should always do your own research. Knowledge is infinite. Read, study, do your own research. Be open to other people's perspectives, but you should always do your own research. The Bible says my people are going to pass away from a lack of knowledge. That prophecy being fulfilled already. Don't let it be true when it comes to you. So instead of getting my mother a kidney, we got my mother a juicer and a juice recipe for the kidneys that we got from the juice lady. The juice lady is an outstanding nutritionist. She's very active on Facebook. She got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you could think of. She have over 30 books on Amazon. Go check out the Juice Lady. Outstanding nutritionist. So, I had my mother take this juice recipe for the kidneys. Within a year of juicing, my mother's kidneys went from being stage 3 disease to being normal, just by juicing organic fruits and vegetables. A friend told me that celebrating Halloween reminds him of the movie The Purge. Yep, I can see that, absolutely. All these holidays, if you do research on all these holidays instead of just celebrating them because they fun, because it's a tradition to celebrate them. All these holidays got some demonic undertones to them. Halloween, you dress up like demons and zombies and dead bodies. You go around asking strangers for candy. We always been taught not to take candy from strangers. But on this day, you go around asking strangers for candy. And your parents encourage that. You dress up like demons, dead people. Candy end up ruining your teeth. Candy end up giving you diabetes. It's a very demonic holiday. Just like Christmas. You unscramble the word Christmas. All right, Harold 13. You unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. Both of them run around dressed in red. All these holidays are demonic. Sorry to tell you, sorry to ruin your tradition, your family time. But the truth is the truth. The Bible says the truth shall set you free. All right, Harold 13, copy. So you got to read, study, everyone, and stop the truth no matter what. If the truth ruin your traditions, oh well. Find some new tradition. Make up some traditions of your own that's not satanic. Simon says, much love, family. Read, study, educate yourself. All right, back to juicing. My mother was able to reverse her stage 3 kidney disease simply by juicing organic fruits and vegetables. You're dealing with a chronic illness, you need to juice at least 13 times a day. That's a lot of juicing. That's a lot of money. But if you can't afford to juice 13 times a day, these days, mostly everyone can't afford to juice 13 times a day. Well, do what my mother did. My mother said, I'm going to juice according to my budget. Instead of juicing 13 times a day, my mother juiced twice a month. Still got the job done. It's going to take longer. You can't juice 13 times a day. Juice as much as you possibly can. Juice according to your budget. Don't be discouraged. Don't say, I can't afford to juice 13 times a day, so I'm not juicing at all. Juice according to your budget. That's what my mother did. She started juicing twice a month and still got the job done. It's just going to take you longer. Trust the process. Stick with it. And also go raw vegan while you're juicing. And my mother have a whole bunch of other bad habits. Unfortunately, she's a chain smoker. Smoking cigarettes are awful. Shame on the powers that be, on the government. Why would you even sell something that causes cancer? Cigarettes, processed meat, period, junk food, pop. Why would you sell these things to your own citizens knowing that it causes diseases? Then turn around and say, we're looking for a cure for all the diseases that they cause. All the products that you selling end up causing diseases, and you turn around and say, we're looking for a cure for all these diseases that the products that have been approved by the FDA is causing. Cigarette causes cancer. We allow you to buy cigarettes. We're looking for a cure for cancer, by the way. Can you donate? Here's an idea. Stop selling cigarettes. Stop selling things that causes cancer. Cancer don't just take out the person that's smoking. It take out people next to you. That's how terrible that habit is. Thousands of people passing away from secondhand smoke. That's a disgusting, terrible habit. And my mother trying her best to give up smoking, but the powers that be are so wicked, they put chemicals in cigarettes that's very addictive. Don't start. If you don't smoke, don't start. Because then you'll want to stop and it's going to be a struggle. Find another way to deal with stress. Get out here and walk like me. Walking is very good for stress relief. My mother also still eat processed food, a little bit of meat. She's trying her best to be a vegan. She's struggling with it, but she's trying her best. Mother's overweight, trying her best to lose weight. You can't be overweight and be healthy, everyone. Illness starts in the gut. You have a big gut, you got to get rid of that gut. With all those conditions, bad conditions and terrible habits, she was still able to get her kidneys to go from stage 3 disease to normal just by juicing organic fruits and vegetables twice a month. That's all she could afford. She juiced according to her budget and it worked. Just took her a little longer. I encourage you to do the same. You're dealing with a chronic illness, starting as much as you possibly can. Juice according to your budget and don't give up till you are healed. Even then, keep juicing. Even if you're healthy, keep juicing. Another story about juicing. My cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, had to retire due to a chronic illness. She did everything she was taught to do in Down medical school. She did everything the doctors, the hospital told her to do. Nothing was working. Her health was deteriorating, very infuriating. She got in touch with me because she know I'm into holistic health. I gave her the same recipe that I gave my mother, the recipe for the kidneys. Within 3 days, my cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, got in touch with me and let me know she wanted to learn more about holistic health. Because in just 3 days, she was seeing positive results. She was feeling full of energy, and she was having regular bowel movements again. All this from a registered nurse for over 40 years. Why she didn't know this information? Because in medical school, like I said, they don't teach nutrition as a means for healing the human body. They're all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They want to keep you sick. A healed patient is a lost customer. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. Herbalists over hospitals, do your own research. Chemtrails in the sky. If you don't know nothing about chemtrails, everyone, Google chemtrails. All these so-called jet fuels in the sky. The singer Prince, the late singer Prince, he got a video on YouTube where he talked about chemtrails, the white stuff in the sky. In your search engine, type in Prince, chemtrails. Also type in the late comedian and activist Dick Gregory. Next to his name, type in chemtrails. Both of them give some very interesting information regarding chemtrails. As long as we're talking about chemtrails and good people that give good information, we might as well add in Alex Jones. Type his name into your YouTube search engine, Alex Jones. Next to his name, type in chemtrails. This stuff in the sky be affecting your thinking, your brain, your attitude, ruins your immune system. The powers that be are just some demons, reptilians from another dimension that feed off the misery of the people. The Bible calls them spiritual wickedness in high places, and that's exactly what they are. You could also call these politicians and world leaders the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the 13th satanic bloodline, satanic Masons, Bilderberg, Rothschilds, Rockefeller. They are more than just politicians. They make bad decisions, everyone. We're dealing with spiritual wickedness in places. A bunch of reptilians from other dimensions that believe in world depopulation. Trying to get rid of me, trying to get rid of you. That's why they poison the food, the water supply, put chemtrails in the sky. That's why they start all kind of unjust wars, because wars causes people to lose their lives, cause millions of lives lost. That's why they want us divided and conquered, arguing with each other, fussing all day over religion, politics. Today is election day. They really got the people going today arguing over politics. Republican Party, Democrat Party, you wasn't even invited to the damn party. Wings, same bird. They don't care about me, they don't care about you. To learn the truth about these secret societies that run the world, that run politics, you're not gonna get it from the educational system, corrupt educational system. I don't care if you go to private school, to college. You're not going to learn the truth about this demonic world in their educational system. You're not going to learn it from the dumbed down television, the idiot box, Satan box called TV, television, telling lies to your vision. That's why your shows are called programs, because you're being programmed. Being programmed and don't even know it. Think you're being entertained. They put all kind of subliminal messages into your subconscious, dumbing you down, miseducating you. And they put it right in your face. They figure you too dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated, too preoccupied with all the hardships of life to recognize all the subliminal messages that they put into your subconscious. Tell lie vision. Telling lies to your vision. TV shows called programs because you're being programmed subconsciously. Don't even realize it. The news, N-E-W-S, North, East, West, South. They program it the entire world, the North, East, West, and South. How you doing, Ruth? Read, study, do your research, everyone. Powers that be are very demonic, very satanic. They into channeling spirits. That's why when you go from one show to another show, it's called channel. Turn the channel, as in channeling. Channeling spirits. Oh, the truth is very interesting. Truth is very interesting. People are very interesting. All right, we back. The phone acting crazy. Like I told you it would. It's an old phone. But back to what I was saying about the powers that be. You're not going to learn the truth about the powers that be from the idiot box. To learn the truth about this demonic world, you're going to have to go to independent news sources. Independent news sources that's not afraid to tell the truth. All right, we back. I need a new phone. Phone keeps shutting down. You want to help Mr. Community get a new phone? Donate to the channel. Donate to the PayPal. PayPal H Taylor 509 HTAYLOR 509. Donate to the Cash Out. $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. Donate by way of super chat, super sticker, buy super thanks. If you don't want to help me with equipment, just donate to the channel. Because we use the donations to help out the homeless family out here and people dealing with chronic illnesses. You can donate by several ways, like I said. You can donate to the PayPal H Taylor 509 HTAYLOR 509. You can donate to the Cash Out. $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. Cash Out, $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. You can donate every time we go live. You can donate by way of super sticker, super chat. You can donate by buying super thanks. If you can't afford to donate to the channel, don't worry about it. It'd be cool if you could donate so we could get out here, give away organic fruits and vegetables, life-saving herbs, to the homeless and to the children and the parents of the children that's out here dealing with chronic illnesses, teaching them about nutrition. But if you can't afford to donate to the channel, that's okay. We know about hard times. Just support the channel. The channel is monetized. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Spread the word about the channel. Watch our videos. Let the videos play over and over and over. The more views we get, the more likes we get, the more subscribers we get, the more funds we can generate. More funds we generate, the more people we can help that's dealing with chronic illnesses and homelessness. And if you're doing something positive that you think deserves attention and support every time we go live, feel free to let everyone know what you're doing and how we can support you. We're all about uplifting each other, supporting each other. Hard times out here. We got to come together, uplift each other, support each other, pull each other through the hard times. All right, before the phone shut down, I was telling you where you could go learn the truth about this demonic world and the satanic secret societies that's running this world behind closed doors. You ain't gonna get it from the idiot box, the tell light vision, telling lies to your vision. You ain't gonna get it from the corrupt government, from the corrupt educational system. You got to go to independent news sources like Illuminati News, welcome page in parentheses. You got to go check out JeffRense.com, RENSE, JeffRense.com. You got to check out DavidIcke.com, ICKE, DavidIcke.com. And your search engine, you got to type in names like Jordan Maxwell. Go check out all his work on YouTube, on Amazon. Type in names like William Cooper. Go check out all his information on YouTube and on Amazon. Free on YouTube. Take advantage of all this free knowledge. Go watch Behold a Pale Horse. Free on YouTube. If you're not afraid of the truth. A lot of people can't handle the truth. The truth forces a lot of people to face their own demons, and a lot of people ain't ready to do that. The truth forces a lot of people to make some lifestyle changes that they're not ready to make. So they run for the truth, hide from the truth, shame, embrace the truth, face the truth, love the truth. The truth shall set you free. First, it may piss you off, but oh well. If the truth drives you crazy, then you be insane. If the truth hurt, then you be in pain. But never reject the truth. All right, everyone. So that's where you go to find out what's going on in this world. Now back to the holistic health tips. Get outside in nature. At least 30 minutes a day. Get outside in nature at least 30 minutes a day. Got to get out of the house with all that Wi-Fi. Exercise 30 minutes a day. The easiest exercise you can do is what I'm doing right now, and that's walk. Walk outside 30 minutes a day. If you are blessed to live in an area where the sun is out year round, lucky you. Lucky us right here in the city of Cincinnati. It's been cold the past few days, but it feels good right now. The sun is out. Walk in the sun 30 minutes a day. If you're dealing with a chronic illness, you need to walk in the sun 2 hours a day. That's where you get your vitamin D from. The sun make you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. So have fun in the sun. The sun is your friend. Eat nature's superfoods. Foods that come from the ground, from the soil. not from man, food that comes from nature, from God, organic fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs, purple potatoes. Stay away from processed food and junk food. Stay away from meat. That is disgusting. You're not a cave dweller anymore. It's 2025. Your body is the temple of God. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body and then wonder why you feel like death. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Eat nature's superfoods. Organic fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, purple potatoes. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Eat organic fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Go to Amazon. Type in raw nuts. You need to include raw nuts in your diet. Raw Brazil nuts, very good for breast health. All the women worried about breast cancer, 5 raw Brazil nuts a day. They also have other health benefits, good for men and women, raw Brazil nuts. Raw cashews, raw almonds, raw walnuts, all good for the human body. Flax seeds and chia seeds, put them in your oatmeals, put them in your smoothies. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds, very good for heart health. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds. Eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, purple potatoes. Stay away from processed foods. Stay away from meat. I don't care if it's grass-fed, organic. Stay away from meat. Eating dead animal parts is not civilized. It's not healthy. You're eating blood and animal fluid, calling it juice. Oh, this hamburger is juicy. This steak is juicy. First of all, it's not hamburger. It's dead animal parts. And that is not juice coming out of the dead animal parts. Juice comes from fruits. That is animal liquid. That is not good for human consumption. Disgusting. Leave these animals alone. Everything with life want to live. Let the animals live. And if you believe in God, you know you need to leave the animals alone. Why would God give life to animals? Then tell you to go take life from the animals so you can have something to eat. If God intended for you to eat animals, don't you think a loving God would have animals, meat, grow from the trees or from the soil? That way, no pain for the animals. Sometimes you just got to do some critical thinking. Stay away from meat, everyone. Nature gives you everything you need. Organic fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Next holistic health tip. Drink alkaline water and spring water from a mason jar, from a glass. Stay away from tap water. Get some water filters for your home. It's not even safe to bathe in tap water. Try not to drink from plastic bottles. If you're going to drink from a plastic bottle, make sure the plastic bottle says no BPA. The powers that be and put all kind of chemicals in the water, fluoride, ruin your oral health because they're a bunch of demons that don't care about human life. Lord have mercy. We up against spiritual wickedness in high places. Just like the Bible said. The next holistic health tip. Find yourself some grass. Hopefully grass that don't have a bunch of pesticides in it. Take your shoes off. Walk in the grass, stand in the grass. 20 minutes daily. All the electrons from the earth is going to shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. That's good for inflammation. That's good for chronic illnesses. Learn about grounding. There's a documentary about grounding free on YouTube called Earthing the Movie. EARTHING, Earthing the Movie. All about the health benefits of getting reconnected to Mother Earth. Educate yourself, everyone. Ground 20 minutes a day. Take your shoes off, walk in the grass, stand in the grass, 20 minutes daily. All the electrons from the earth is going to shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. Nature is way more powerful than man. Nature is way more powerful than any hospital or doctor you could come across. All right, those are the holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals. Take your life into your own hands. Take your health into your own hands. Now I'm about to give you the name of some outstanding holistic doctors. Go check out their websites. Go check out their YouTube channel. Up first, go check out Dr. Sebi. S-E-B-I, Dr. Sebi. Up next, go check out Chef AJ. Chef AJ. These are holistic doctors and nutritionists guaranteed to help you get your health together. Help get your loved ones' health together. Up next, go check out Dr. Bobby Price. Dr. Bobby Price, outstanding holistic doctor. Up next, go check out Dr. Michael Greger. Dr. Michael Greger. G-R-E-G-E-R. Outstanding holistic doctor. These are holistic doctors and herbalists and nutritionists out here restoring health to people dealing with chronic illnesses. Go check them out. Go check out the YouTube channels and the websites. Up next, go check out Fully Raw. Fully Raw, young lady from Hawaii. Don't eat no cooked food. Very smart lady, very healthy lady. Go check out Fully Raw. She show you how to make healthy recipes. She show you how to make healthy milk. You need to stay away from milk, everyone. Stay away from dairy. Dairy is scary. Stay away from animal products. Milk, cheese, ice cream, eggs, all that. Stay away from animal products. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills on YouTube. M-I-L-T-O-N. Last name Mills, M-I-L-L-S. He tells you in details why you need to stay away from milk and why you need to stay away from dairy. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills. Back to Fully Raw, young lady from Hawaii. They don't eat no cooked food. Smart lady, healthy lady. And she give you healthy recipes. She show you how to make healthy milk, healthy ice cream, healthy banana breads, healthy brownies and cookies. Go check out Fully Raw. Pearl 13. Go check out Fully Raw, everyone. Take your health into your own hands. Herbalists over hospitals. Go check out Dr. Joel Furman. Joel. Dr. Joel Furman. Last name Fuhrman. Dr. Joel Furman. Outstanding holistic doctor. They give you life-saving information and delicious recipes. Go check out Dr. Joe Furman. Just because you eat healthy don't mean you cannot enjoy food. Healthy food is the best food. Tastes the best and it's good for you. There's a lot of nutritionists. They got recipe books on Amazon. Go to Amazon, type in raw vegan recipe books. They show you how to make the healthy versions of all the unhealthy foods that you love. Healthy hamburger, healthy chicken, healthy pizza. Go to Amazon, type in raw vegan recipe books. You can eat healthy and still enjoy food, everyone. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. So go check out Dr. Joe Furman. Up next, go check out the Juice Lady. I told you about the Juice Lady. She got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you could think of. Got my mother and my cousin kidneys together. Very active on Facebook. I have over 30 books on Amazon. Go check out the Juice Lady. Up next, go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery, holistic heart expert. A lot of patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery, B-A-X-T-E-R, Dr. Baxter Montgomery. Practice out of Houston. Go check out his website, drbaxtermontgomery.com. A lot of people came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery with heart disease after the hospital gave up on them. The hospital told them, your heart disease is too far gone. There's nothing that can be done to save your life. Stick your head in between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye. Go to hospice and prepare to die. Never take that advice, and I'm gonna tell you why. No lie, listen to this guy. As long as you got life, you can't be healed. As long as you got life, you can be healed. I don't care what chronic illness you're dealing with. I don't care what stage you're in. The sicker you are, the harder you're gonna have to work, plain and simple. Common sense. You got no time to play games, no time for shortcuts, no time for mistakes, setbacks. You need to go raw vegan till you are healed. That means eating nothing, absolutely nothing, but organic fruits and vegetables until you are healed. It normally takes 6 to 8 months. If you're in real bad shape, maybe you went to the doctor, let them do all kind of unnecessary surgeries on you, shoot you up with all kind of prescription medications with harmful side effects. It may take you longer. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's going to take you longer to undo all the damage that they did at the hospital. No matter how long it takes, stay raw vegan till you are healed. Trust the process. Eat nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. That's the way to heal the body, plain and simple. So these patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery after the hospital told them your heart disease is too far gone. You got 6 months to live. They did not accept that. Very smart. They came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery and did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. Dr. Baxter Montgomery put them on a raw vegan diet. and gave them the smoothie protocol. Very delicious smoothie. I make it for a lot of my loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. Tasty and healthy. Many years later, these patients are still here. Heart disease reversed. After doctors told them they got 6 months to live. Proving the doctors wrong once again. When it comes to holistic health, healing the body from chronic illnesses, hospitals know nothing. They are the worst. They're the last people you should run to when dealing with a chronic illness. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close. Read, study, do your research. You can be healed holistically 100%. Those are the holistic health tips, holistic doctors. I done gave you the holistic health tips. Oh, wait, I got 2 more. Outstanding nutritionists. Go check out The Truth About Cancer. Outstanding website. The powers that be shut down their YouTube channel. Like the demons they are. Because they was out here healing too many people. They had millions of subscribers, and people was taking their advice to deal with their chronic illness instead of going to big pharma for toxic prescription medications with harmful side effects. They was going to the local health store, Whole Foods. There's some health stores healthier than that. They was going to the local health stores, and they was going to the organic section of the grocery store. And they was getting organic fruits and vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs. They was getting organic essential oils like peppermint oil, organic frankincense oil. They was drinking alkaline water and spring water from a mason jar, from a glass. They was juicing organic fruits and vegetables. They was eating organic vegetables like broccoli, eating it raw, not putting it in the microwave, not boiling it, not frying it, eating it raw. That way you keep all the enzymes in it. And they were beginning to heal. The powers that be wasn't having that. So they shut down their YouTube channel like the demons they are, like the merchants of death that they are. They want to sell death to you. Food that causes death, medication that causes death, slow death, so they can drain you out of all your money, get all kind of kickbacks, and then let you kick the bucket. However, this is the information age. They can't keep us down. Those that really want to know, you can go find all this life-saving information. Go to their website, The Truth About Cancer, operated by a husband and wife team, Ty Bollinger and Charlene Bollinger. The Truth About Cancer. Prepare to have your mind blown. All right, up next, go check out Chris Beat Cancer. Go check out his YouTube channel, his website, Chris Beat Cancer. And that's exactly what he did. Chris was diagnosed. Hey, Ruth Weaver. Chris was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. Like a smart man, Chris said no to the big terrible 3. Chris said no to chemo. Smart. Chris said no to radiation. Smart. Chris said no to surgery. Smart. His doctors told him, you are crazy. You're not going to make it past 6 months. 20 years later, Chris is still here, cancer-free. Proving these idiot doctors, these Dr. Kevorkians, wrong once again. When it comes to chronic health, hospitals are the worst. Big Pharma, the worst. FDA, the worst. Do your research in the worst way. Read, study, study, study. Study during the day, study during the night, study during the afternoon. Take your health very seriously. Herbalists over hospitals. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. What did he do to beat cancer? He did what the Bible tells you to do. You're dealing with a chronic illness. Revelation 22 verse 2. The leaves are for healing. The herbs are for healing. Not man-made prescription medications with harmful side effects. You can be healed holistically, naturally. Go do the research. Go buy this book right here by the Juice Lady. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. Every day he ate a giant salad that he called his giant anti-cancer salad with nothing but healthy ingredients. Healthy organic spices, organic bell peppers, organic mushrooms. He give you the recipe to that giant anti-cancer salad on his website, on his YouTube channel, Chris Beat Cancer. Go check it out. He also drunk so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. 20 years later, Chris is still here with us. Cancer-free. Proving the doctors wrong. Go do your research. You can't be healed holistically. You can't be healed naturally. Don't let anyone tell you different. Go read for yourself. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. Big pharma in hospitals. The powers that be. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. Stop taking medical advice from people with good intentions. Hey, what's up, Hurl number 13? Stop taking medical advice from people with good intentions, but they are extremely ignorant when it comes to healing the body from chronic illnesses. Them people will lead you to a very, very bad place. 6 feet under. You listen to ignorant people, no wonder. Stop taking medical advice from other sick people. People that's just as sick as you are trying to tell you what to do to be healthy. Can't keep themselves healthy, but they trying to tell you what to do to be healthy. They got 1 foot in the grave, half dead. Matter of fact, they already dead, just too damn lazy to lay down. Walking around, all their teeth missing from eating processed food and junk food, drinking fluoride water. Walking around out of shape, fat, suffering from hypertension, high blood pressure, lupus, cancer, diabetes, illnesses we never heard of. You got what? We got to go look that up. Never heard of that before, but they got it. But they try to tell you what to do to be healthy. Can't keep themselves healthy. They have just as many prescription medications with harmful side effects in their medicine cabinet as you. But gonna tell you what to do to be healthy. They have just as many doctor appointments coming up as you. But gonna tell you what to do to be healthy. They've been diagnosed with just as many chronic illnesses as you, but they're gonna tell you what to do to be healthy. Taking advice from sick people. How sick? Literally. Bruce Weaver. 124. You're dealing with a chronic illness, go find someone that's in great health. Pick their brains. Find out what are they doing to maintain great health and apply that to your life. See if it worked for you. If it don't work for you, here's what you need to do. Go raw vegan till you are healed. Plain and simple. Go raw vegan till you are healed. Trust the process. Herbalists over hospitals. You can't be healed 100%. These are facts, not wishful thinking. Keep an open mind. Go do the research. If you're dealing with a chronic illness, what do you have to lose? Doctors tell you to your face, we have no remedy for your illness. We have nothing for cancer, nothing for lupus, nothing for diabetes, nothing but prescription medications with harmful side effects. What do you have to lose? Find the herbalist and do everything they tell you to do. All right, everyone, those are holistic health tips. Holistic doctors, herbalists. Take your health into your own hands, everyone. We living in some really spiritually bad times. Protect your soul, protect your spirit. The Bible says, my people shall pass away from a lack of knowledge. That means God don't like ignorance. Read, study, educate yourself. Study ancient spirituality. You got to protect yourself. Read, study the Bible. I know a lot of people say you can't trust the Bible. We living in some spiritually bad times. The powers that be worship Satan, so you worship the opposite of the powers that be. You do the opposite of everything that the powers that be do. The powers that be worship Satan, so you worship God. Plain and simple. Don't let the powers that be of your spirituality trying to convince you to be an atheist. The powers that be distort everything that they touch. That's what they do. They distort the history books, the news, everything, the food, the water, everything. So yes, there are some lies. That don't mean throw away the entire Bible. You can have a conversation with someone telling you the truth. Then in the middle of that conversation, that person can start telling you lies. You don't throw away the entire conversation because you spotted some lies in that conversation. Throw away the lies and keep the truth. You do the same thing with the Bible. Throw away the lies and keep the truth. The Bible is a book of lies, throw them away. Historical facts, keep them. Parables, keep them. Prophecies, keep them. The powers that be worship Satan. That's why if you unscribe the word Santa, you get Satan. They both run around dressed in red. They pushing their God to you by any means. They don't care if you don't realize that you're worshiping their God. If they can trick you into worshiping their God, acknowledging their God, that's good enough for them. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. You run around teaching your children and say, I love Santa. To the subconscious, that come off as, I love Satan. Subconscious is very powerful. We're fighting a spiritual war, a war of energy. Don't let the powers be convince you there's no God. They ain't giving up their God. Don't give up your God. They're not giving up Satan. Don't you give up God. Trying to teach you the Bible isn't real because they put lies in the Bible. And then they point out the lies, hoping that you turn against the Bible and turn against God. Trying to convince you that the Holy Bible is a whole lie Bible. Holy, H-O-L-Y, lie, whole lie. Trying to convince you the Bible is a whole lie. Don't let them do that. That's the only way you're going to win in spiritual warfare is by turning to our Lord, turning to God. They got Satan, we got God. Our God is way more powerful than their God, and they know that. That's why they want to convince you that your God isn't real. And God don't need us, we need God. So a lot of people say, if God is real, why God don't manifest to us? And I try not to say him or her. That's why I stop at God. God is a spiritual force. I don't believe God is a man or a woman. God too powerful for that. But if you don't take one step towards God, why would God take any steps towards you? We need God. God don't need us. Why would God waste time on someone that don't believe when there's other people out here just waiting for the signs and for the knowledge? If you don't believe in God, then most likely you're not going to have any experience with God. I believe in God, and I had a lot of experience with God. Things that only God could have shown to me. So I know God is real. You can't go against this satanic power structure without the power of God. You're not going to defeat the powers that be with weapons. Oh, they got weapons for days, for months, for years. Weapons you never heard of. They point a weapon at you and make you have a heart attack. All kind of strange high-tech weapons. They got the military that's dumbed down and brainwashed, do anything the government tell them to do. Go and get your own citizens because they revolting against an unjust power structure. Here come the National Guard, like the dumbed down fools they are. And I'm only talking about the ones that do anything the government tell them to do. Time for them to wake up. This satanic government start unjust wars, and then they send the armed forces to go put their lives online for them unjust wars. Killing innocent people. Being killed for an unjust cause. Time for the military force to wake up. Just like it's time for the police department to wake up. All right, Harold, number 13. The powers that be, they create thugs out here. They brainwash the children, stripping them of their creativity, their motivation to do the right thing. They pay these entertainers to push trash and the criminal life to the youth. They pay these entertainers to make the youth think that it's cool to be thugs, to be gangsters, to go to jail, to kill without batting an eye. And then they take all the jobs out of the community, or they only leave. All right, I'm back. Powers that be shut me down. I was telling too much truth. But I was telling you how the government creates criminals and then they pay the police department to go arrest the criminals. They dumb down the children through a corrupt educational system, encouraging them to drop out of school because who want to be dumbed down and brainwashed all day? Then they don't qualify for no so-called good jobs that pay decent wages. There is no good jobs. I don't care how much money you're making. Shouldn't be working for these corporations that don't believe in God. They tell you to keep God at home. You just come in here and make money. Who want to do that? You need to be free anyway. Your real job is to be outside in nature, reading, studying, connecting with your fellow human being, finding your spiritual reason for living. But anyway, they deprive these children of decent paying jobs. They miseducate them through a corrupt educational system. Then they pay these entertainers who sold their souls, would do anything for money. They pay these entertainers to push the criminal lifestyle to these children, teaching the children it's cool to be gangsters and thugs, cool to go to jail, cool to kill without batting an eye, cool to be promiscuous, get out here, get a fatal sexual transmitted disease. Ain't nothing cool about that, but your favorite entertainer taught you it's cool to be pimps and players and sluts. And then they put all these weapons into the poor communities. These poor people in the community, they don't have access to these gun factories, but they have the most expensive and high-tech weapons in their community, put there by the powers that be. Then they put narcotics in their community. Narcotics that come from foreign countries. These poor folks in the poor communities don't have access to the boats and planes that's required to go get the narcotics from other countries. They can't violate airspace and water space like that. They can't just get up and go anywhere they want to go, bringing back illegal narcotics. So the powers that be create these thugs and criminals. Then they tell the police, go arrest these thugs and criminals that we just created. Go put your life on the line. Go out there and arrest these thugs. We gave them high-tech weapons and everything. They dumbed down, they brainwashed, they dead on the inside. You come and try to arrest them, they're going to try to blow your head off. Go arrest them for us. Because the prison industry is a, $1 million, probably $1 billion industry. They make money off of criminals. Got them working for pennies in the prison. It's all a sick game. Police officers are being played like fools. The government create these criminals and then tell the police officers to put their lives on the line to go arrest these criminals that they created. Lord have mercy. Time for the police department and the armed forces to wake up. Get on the side of the people. We're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places, everyone. Reptilians, dressed up like human beings. That's why they can ruin the earth with no problem. You be thinking, why they destroy the ozone layer? Why they put poison in the food and the water supply, destroying the ocean life, all this pollutant in the water, if they got to live on this planet also? Because they reptilians from another dimension. They don't care about human life. Life is stranger than fiction. I know. Go check out davidike.com. ICKE. Keep an open mind. The Bible told you you're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places, not human beings. Study ancient spirituality. You got to protect yourself spiritually. Go study ancient Egyptian history. The ancient Egyptians always talked about spiritual forces, beings from another dimension. And you can't write the ancient Egyptians off as a bunch of quacks. Because they did give us one of the four. They gave us not one of the four, but one of the 7 wonders of the world, the pyramids. So these are very intelligent people. People still trying to figure out how they built them pyramids. That was very calculating, the way they built them pyramids. Did it without today's technology. Go study pyramids and how they was built, all the work that went into it. You got to have advanced mathological knowledge to build the pyramids in the way that they built them. You got to have knowledge of astrology and all this. So go study ancient Egyptian history if you don't believe in the spiritual realm. These people are way more intelligent than you, and they always talked about the spiritual realm. Spiritual warfare. That's what we're involved in. Study ancient history so you won't keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over, because history does repeat itself. Keys to life, everyone. Time to wake up. Take off the makeup. Stop playing the role of a clown. It's time to get down. And we get down by getting up, lifting ourselves up. Stand up, you mighty nation. Stand up against the powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds. Power to the people. Real change gonna come from the people, not from the government, these demonic, satanic, secret societies, the puppet masters out here paying these entertainers to sell their souls, to push trash to the people. These celebrities are a bunch of sellout puppets. Their job is to distract you and convince you to live an unrighteous, disgusting, filthy lifestyle, teaching you cool, teaching you that it's cool to be a gangster and a thug, teaching you that it's cool to be promiscuous. Don't worship these celebrities. They sold their souls. Stars, spelled backwards, is rats. These entertainers are a bunch of rats. They do anything for cheese, aka money. Star, spelled backwards, rats. That's what your favorite $1 million celebrity is, a rat. Do anything for money. Sold their souls for money. All right, everyone, I gave you some holistic health tips. Gave you some outstanding herbalists. Gave you the name of some outstanding holistic doctors. Told you about the corruption in the political world, in the entertainment world. What more do you want from a channel? I'm about to get ready to go to the grocery store. I got a lot of loved ones dealing with some health issues. I'm about to go right to the organic section of the grocery store, get some organic fruits and vegetables, and I got to make some smoothies and some juice recipes for my loved ones dealing with health issues. Let food be thy medicine. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Appreciate everyone supporting positive content. Appreciate everyone hitting the like button and subscribe button. We will be going live again later on today. We're going to come down here, downtown Cincinnati, to a spot where people give away food and clothes to the homeless every Tuesday around 7 p.m. I come down here, make short videos of these people out here doing all kinds of acts of kindness. Then I go live around 8 p.m. So be watching out for the short videos today of people giving away food and clothes to the homeless. And then tune in around 8 p.m. I'm going to go live, leaving that area, downtown Cincinnati, where people be giving away food and clothes to the homeless. That's real change. Real change is going to come from the people, not from the system. From everyday people coming together, concentrating on what we have in common, not arguing over petty differences. That's real change. Not arguing over religion, race, politics, but concentrating on what we have in common and concentrating right there, uplifting each other. Real change is going to come from everyday people coming together, supporting each other, uplifting each other, investing in each other. Not coming from the powers that be, not coming from these celebrities. They are the problem. The entertainers, these celebrities are the puppets. Politicians, the world leaders are the puppet masters. Can't trust neither one. Real change is going to come from everyday people. Pulling our resources together, creating jobs out here. Jobs that don't make money, we ain't about making money. Jobs that's not about just making money, I should say. Because we want to make the money. We want to make the money so we can take all this economic pressure off of the people. Because it's hard to find your spiritual reason for living. It's hard to read and study about what's going on in the world when you're worried about where your next meal going to come from and how you're going to pay your bills. So that's what we want to produce jobs for. So we can get this economic stress off of the backs of the people so that people can concentrate on what's really important. Finding your spiritual reason for living. And exposing the satanic powers that be. That is your spiritual reason for living. Praising the Lord, exposing Satan and his children, the world leaders, the government, and getting out here helping your fellow human being. The purpose of life right there. Herbalists over hospitals. Education over entertainment. Entrepreneurs that believe in giving back to the community over corporate America that's just all about making money. Education over entertainment. The key is to life, everyone. As I make my way to the grocery store so I can get some organic fruits and vegetables and get the juicing for my loved ones. One love, everyone. Appreciate everyone supporting positive content. We'll be going live again, like I said, later on today. More work to be done. I'm going to go live around 8 p.m., but I'm going to come down here around 7 p.m. Make some short videos. I'm going to make some short videos of people out here giving away food and clothes to the homeless. Power to the people. We are one. That's real change. People coming together, uplifting each other, supporting each other. Not arguing over foolishness. We don't have to agree on everything in order to get along. As long as we got a good heart and we want the same. And that's justice for people that's being oppressed. We are involved in spiritual warfare, everyone. Ain't no doubt about it. The powers that be are hardcore Satan worshipers. Every day they put it in your face. Subliminal messages in the commercials, in the TV shows, in the music. Satanic messages everywhere. It's even in their language. I told you unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. They both run around dressed in red. It's in their language. The word live, spelled backwards, it's evil. The word lived, spelled backwards, is devil. God, spelled backwards, is dog. Because the powers that be worship Satan. They see God as an animal. They have no respect for God. The word recreation. What do you do for recreation? Break that word down. Recreation, to destroy creation, to wreck creation. Powers that be are a bunch of demons. Putting evil subliminal messages into your subconscious every day. Holy Bible, H-O, whole, L-Y, lie. Whole lie Bible. Trying to convince you the Bible is a whole lie. Nothing but devil worshipers. Don't let them strip you of the only real weapon that you have against them, the only real effective weapon, God. They convince you to be an atheist, you are in trouble. Spiritual warfare, everyone. That's what we're involved in, whether you want to be or not. If you don't believe in the spiritual realm, go watch this YouTube channel, outstanding YouTube channel called Dalen Spratt. D-A-L-E-N, Dalen Spratt. I watch his video all the time. Outstanding video, outstanding YouTube channel. He got this thing called a spirit box. You can download it. You can get the spirit box at the Apple store. You can get it on Amazon. It allows you to speak to the dead. The people that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. Believe it or not, it does. Go watch his YouTube channel, see for yourself. If you doubt something, go investigate it. Go do research. Don't just doubt something. Go do the research. Keep an open mind. Dalen Spratt, D-A-L-E-N, last name Spratt, S-P-R-A-T-T. He bring in people that he never met, and he allowed them to use the spirit box to communicate with their loved ones that's no longer here. And the people will be blown away. Because because they be able to communicate with their loved ones. They say it be their loved one's voice, and the things that come through that spirit box would be something that only their loved one know. So I gave it a try myself. I download the spirit box. And I made an attempt to communicate with one of my loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. And I was able to do it. So I know from experience that this really does work. I'm a spiritual being anyway. I always knew the spiritual realm was very real. So this just put an exclamation mark on what I already knew. Prior to using the spirit box, I already had contact with the spiritual realm. I don't smoke no kind of narcotics. I don't drink alcohol. I got a very stable mind. And I had contact with the spiritual realm on several occasions. I had spirits talk to me, touch me. I received messages from a loved one that passed away, messages that only could have been delivered by that particular loved one that passed away. So I know from experience that the spiritual realm is very real. We all are spiritual beings having a human experience. All except these world leaders, they are demons from hell. You and I, we are spiritual beings suffering from spiritual amnesia. We just no longer remember who we are. But we can have a total recall by reading and studying ancient spirituality. I don't care what form of spirituality you study, just read and study anything on ancient spirituality. Take one step towards God, God will take several towards you. Just read and study everything on ancient spirituality. All right, it's voting day today. Some people believe more in the voting process than they do in God. Ain't that something? And some people be saying, through God, anything is possible. Well, in the name of God, let's get out here, pull our resources together, create businesses out here, create our own economy, look out for each other. No. We got to go to work. We got to go get a job. I thought you said you believe in God. Through God, anything is possible. So in the name of God, let's get out here and do what God wants us to do. God don't want us out here working for corporations where we can't even talk about God. They tell you, keep God out of the workplace. You go get a job and the first thing you do is thank God for that job where God isn't even welcome. They tell you, keep God at home. Lock the doors on God. God ain't allowed in the workplace. God ain't allowed in the schools. Your child graduate from school, you be like, thank you, God, for letting my child graduate from a place where you're not even welcome. You get a high-paying job. Thank you, God, for this high-paying job so I can buy a bunch of crap that I don't really need. Thanking God for a job where God isn't even welcome. Lord have mercy. We got to unlearn everything we've been taught. A lot of people ain't ready for that. A lot of people ain't ready for the truth. Because the truth gonna face us to come face to face with a lot of demons that people are not ready to face. The truth gonna force a lot of people to make some lifestyle changes that a lot of people are not ready to make. People would rather live people would rather live a comfortable lie as opposed to living an uncomfortable truth. Not me. I'm all about the truth. The truth shall set you free. I don't care how uncomfortable the truth make you. Give me the truth. So we got a business person, a Jewish family, and a homeless person walking down the street. What's up, my man? How you doing? Yes, indeed. God bless you. All right, everyone. I'm about to shut down. Yeah, let me get ready to shut down. I've been out here for a little over 2 hours and 14 minutes. One of my loved ones, a very special person in my life, Ruth Marcella Weaver, made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. Her birthday is 1/24. So in honor of her, I'm gonna shut down with them same numbers, 2:14. 2 hours and 14 minutes. I will be back, everyone, later on today around 8 p.m. Power to the people. Herbalists over hospitals. God over Satan. We are one.